Konnichiwa Mina, this is the anime guy. This is my fall 2025 anime list. One Punch Man 3. The third season of One Punch Man. Saitama is a hero who only became a hero for fun. After 3 years of special training, he's become so strong that he's practically invincible. In fact, he's too strong, even his mightiest opponents are taken out with a single punch. Alongside Genos, his faithful disciple, Saitama performs his official hero duties as a member of the Hero Association. One day, monsters claiming to be from the Monster Association suddenly appeared, taking a child of Hero Association executive hostage. The S-Class heroes gather and plan a raid on the Monster Association hideout to rescue the hostage. Meanwhile, Garu, a human monster who was taken by the Monster Association during a battle with the heroes, awakens in the Monster Association hideout. Source: Emotion Label YouTube channel description. Note: excludes recap episode that aired a week before regular broadcast. Spy Times Family Season 3. The third season of Spy Times Family. World peace is at stake and secret agent Twilight must undergo his most difficult mission yet, pretend to be a family man. Posing as a loving husband and father, he'll infiltrate an elite school to get close to a high-profile politician. He has the perfect cover, except his wife's a deadly assassin and neither knows each other's identity. But someone does, his adopted daughter who's a telepath. Source: Crunchyroll. Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill Season 2. The second season of Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill Season 2. When a magical realm looks to summon heroes, they're sorely disappointed to end up with a mediocre salaryman. Makoto Tsuyoshi may not be a hero, but this conjuring error has given him a delicious power, online grocery. And something about this modern food brings with it unbelievable effects. This easy access paired with his cooking skills will have patrons from across the land coming back for more. Source: Crunchyroll. The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess. Konoha Sato has a dark history, written throughout middle school, a fantasy adventure of love and magic about the Count's daughter Konoha Magnolia and the knights who love her. But when it looks like that dark history is going to be uncovered by her mother, Konoha panics and dies in a traffic accident. Opening her eyes, she finds that she's been reincarnated into the world of her own dark history as Iana Magnolia, the worst villainess of her own creation. Source: Yen Press. May I ask for one final thing? An engagement broken off at a ball. It was supposed to be a cliché scene condemning a villainess. In the middle of a ball, second Prince Kyle unreasonably announces that he is canceling his engagement to Scarlet, a duke's daughter. Furthermore, he announces that he has a new fiancée, and they make baseless accusations against Scarlet. Scarlet had endured years of torment from Kyle ever since they were young, all for the sake of their engagement, but she could hold back no longer. This is my final request. May I send this stupid bitch flying? The fair Duchess Scarlet clenches her fist and dances. Source: Crunchyroll. Tales of Wedding Rings Season 2. The second season of Tales of Wedding Rings. Sato and his party are back, but will they finally manage to defeat the Abyss King and gain peace? Source: Crunchyroll News. Ranma 1/2, 2024, second season. The second season of Ranma 1/2, 2024. Brace yourselves for the hilarious romantic comedy's return. What antics and arguments will Ranma and Akane get into next? Source: Netflix Anime. Isekai Quartet 3. The third season of Isekai Quartet. Zombieland Saga, Yumjinga Paradise. Anime movie announced during the live concert Zombieland Saga Live Franchocho Saga yo Tomoni Wait Kure held on October 17, 2021. Let's play. Samara Sam Young is a developer in Los Angeles who's about to achieve her dreams with her first video game, Ruminate. That is, until a popular streamer gives the game a scathing review. Even worse, Sam finds out the troublesome critic is now her new neighbor. Get lost in a comedic, romantic, and all-too-real story about gaming, memes, and social anxiety. Come for the plot, stay for the doggo. Source: Crunchyroll. A mangaka's weirdly wonderful workplace. Futami, a novice shoujo manga artist, is finally publishing her beloved shogi manga, Dear Subaru. But, the stress makes her stomach hurt, she's forced to push the deadline for her first chapter, and she isn't making any progress on the storyboards. To top it off, she's gaining weight from midnight snacking and starts having wild delusions. Will Futami be able to enjoy life as a manga artist? Source: Crunchyroll. Plus-sized misadventures in love. This is the punishment for a fat, ugly girl like me falling in love with someone as beautiful as you. Yumiko had a mountain of complexes about herself. Then, a terrible accident befalls her. Though somehow saved from the brink of death, Yumiko wakes up a completely different person. This is me. I'm so cute. Those around her can't hide their surprise and wonderment at this 180 degrees change. But, Yumiko's new hyperpositive attitude starts to change her surroundings, too. Worries and complexes can affect anyone, and Yumiko will chop right through those of her various supporting characters. In love, work, friendship, and an attempted murder case? This frenzied romantic comedy will leave you bubbling with energy. Source: Manga Plaza. With you, our love will make it through. When high schooler Mari bumps into a fellow tardy student, she's surprised to find out he's a beast folk who's to attend her school. After all, it's not rare for beast folk to coexist alongside humans, but it's still uncommon, with the prejudice and all. Nervous to meet one at first, Mari soon learns there's more to him than his furry exterior. In fact, the more she gets to know him, the more she finds herself drawn to him, his steadfastness, his kind-heartedness, and his body. Source: Yen Press. Pass the monster meat, milady. Any proper noble lady must cultivate refined tastes, and Lady Melfira's delicacy of choice is monsters. Unfortunately, society frowns upon such unladylike cravings and brands her the voracious villainess. At a banquet, she's attacked by a monster, only to be saved by the feared blood-mad Duke. He's brutal, mysterious, and charming. Could he be the one to appreciate her monstrous appetite? Source: Crunchyroll. My Awkward Senpai. Kanawa Senpai is considered many things, but smooth is definitely not one of them. Then she meets Kamegawa, her new kohai. He's cute, a little nerdy, and easy to talk to. How will this awkward senpai be able to handle these new feelings? Source: Komiki. Undead Unluck, Winter Arc. A 1-hour special that adapts the Winter Arc, scheduled to broadcast in 2025. My Hero Academia Final Season. The 8th and final season of Boku no Hero Academia. Deku and the heroes are plunged into a final battle against villains across Japan. Deku, by fully unleashing one for all quirks, faces off against Shigaraki. A young and refreshed All-for-One faces armored All Might, quirkless in his powered armor suit. Will Deku be able to bring the story of how they all became the greatest heroes to its finale? Or will everything be destroyed? Source: Crunchyroll. My friend's little sister has it in for me. If a girl teases you, that means she likes you. Unfortunately, Ekidaru knows from experience that isn't the case. Because every girl he interacts with shows him nothing but scorn, and he's not scored a single date from it. Luckily, he's more concerned with securing a spot for him and his game development buddies at his uncle's business. But when his uncle throws him a condition that involves playing the part of his daughter's boyfriend, Ekidaru has no choice but to take it. What will his best friend's sister Iroha, who bullies him relentlessly, think of the news? Kingdom 6th Season. The 6th season of Kingdom. To Your Eternity Season 3. The 3rd season of To Your Eternity. The story of Fushir the Immortal enters the modern era. Following the battles in Renral, Fushir, like a tree, spreads his roots throughout the world, fighting to eliminate the Knockers. Hundreds of years later, having completed his mission, he awakens in the modern era. He enjoys a life of peace, free of enemy threats and surrounded by precious friends, new and old. But ominous shadows grow near yet again. Enemies that enter into the fissures of the mind. And Fuchsia learns of the true goals of his creator, the beholder. Faced with new trials, the time approaches for Fuchsia to make the ultimate decision. Source: NHKPR, edited,